If you're into Game Boy, there's a good chance you'll like my new Neo Geo Pocket Color series too. Every Thursday, I'm reviewing a new Neo Geo game. Just join the POCubed Patreon or become a channel member here on YouTube. The greatest rock and roll game is about to commence, The Blues Brothers. Okay, let me stop you there. Wrong genre of music, first off. Secondly, greatest? Hardly. Anyway, as either Jake or Elwood, you need to traipse across the city to recover your stolen instruments so you can conquer the stage once again, presumably to save an orphanage or just post bail. I love the film. It's one of the few musicals I can bear to sit through. It is a musical, let's be real, as the soundtrack is just so brilliant, with a cast chock full of blues and soul legends. Heck, I might just sack this rubbish game off and go watch it right now. The characters have no difference in play except for the sprite. They both jump and throw crates identically. Hey, this is the Blues Brothers, not the Mario Brothers. The platforming progresses in all directions rather than just left to right. You often have to climb stairs or ride floating platforms to reach other areas. Note that there are quite a lot of dead ends here, which keeps the game interesting. The most predominant collectible is these LPs floating in the air. Collecting 100 vinyls gives you an extra health point back, not an extra life, just a health point. This is pretty stingy considering how long it takes to collect that many, and how easy it is to take damage. Also, collecting a broken record takes away 10 bonus points. Talk about harsh. Enemies come out of nowhere, and at such a fast pace, it's a real chore to try to avoid them. If that enemy happens to be a policeman, he'll immediately shoot, and you will not dodge it. It's impossible for anyone who isn't an AI-enhanced robot. The idea is to crouch under the shots, but the window to do so is way too short. The only weapon you have against the antagonists is by throwing crates Chip and Dale Rescue Ranger style. The mechanic is literally exactly the same as that NES classic, but these are few and far between. You have to load up on them and carry them with you because if you're accosted by an enemy without one, the only option is to try to jump over them. And we all know how that goes, right? Throwing them isn't as easy as you'd like either. The boys hold them above their heads to carry them, but then the shot flies horizontally from their midriff, meaning you're always having to aim higher than it appears you should. The scenery hampers you at times as well. There are far too many solid blocks of black in the background, so considering the brothers wear largely black outfits, both you and the enemies are often camouflaged. This is an unnecessary hurdle that really impedes gameplay right from the off. Kinda like wearing sunglasses at night. Who would do such a thing? I mean, if it is some meta movie reference, then a round of applause, I guess, but I don't think it is. Littered about the stages, amongst the floating records, are these gift wrap presents. More often than not, these will explode, taking 20 of your bonus points away. Risk versus reward is fine. The problem here is you often can't easily avoid picking them up. There are certain platforms that make you move, usually into a dangerous situation, although there's actually no animation on them, so it's not always easy to tell which are going to do it. A plus point is to be found. The music is commendably faithful to the original songs from the movie. It's not stylistically transposed, but it's certainly recognizable. That's about it though. The Blues Brothers' first Game Boy adventure, there is a sequel, is a real contradiction in that the movement is so fast-paced and slippery that it enforces you to edge your way slowly along in order to avoid perils. There's a crippling input lag with the jump as well, which is doubled due to the small reaction window. Slow the movement down, make it fairer, heck, just give the player something to work with. You're up against it more than the guys were in that country bar. A mission from God, this ain't.